So today's Hindu editorial, deadly roads, data and fatalities and injuries must jolt the government into action. Now why this editorial has come up today? Because the road accidents in India report has been published by the Ministry of Road and Transport for the year 2017. Now here, they say 1,47,913 people have died due to road accident in the year 2017. So the editorial slams because of the condition that almost every day 400 accidents, or every hour almost 17, or every 4th minute there is one accident. So even before we complete this presentation of 4 or 5 minute editorial, one accident would have happened in India which is fatal. So now why so much accidents? What are the steps? Now first, there are two things for road accidents. One, the road conditions as such. If you see our road conditions, say I know in Chennai. Now in Chennai, or I normally come in bike only. Now whenever there are potholes, we never think that there is a pothole. We always assume that it is part of our Indian road. We always raise our hip as if we are in horse riding and we keep traveling. There is so much, people always take it for granted, so governments also take it for granted. Whereas people from US, when they return, or our NRIs when they come to return to India, they always see what a road bad condition, which for us it is part of that. So number one, first and foremost is this road condition. The second is, if you see, the attitude of the people also. Now attitude of the people, say any ambulance, if you see, in Western countries, whenever an ambulance goes, that siren there, immediately people start siding so that there is a way for the ambulance. Whereas in our country, you see, so many times I have observed, at that time only people, as if one more vehicle, they also compete with the ambulances. And some have a very bad habit. At least I can forgive people who compete with the ambulance. Another set of people are there who start finding ambulance as one way to tow. They go along with the tail of the ambulance so that they can reach fastly their destination. Very bad attitude of the people. So these two conditions, one, the road condition, second, attitude of the people. Now, unless it changes, the entire thing is going, these things are going to continue. Now for this, now from exam point of view, now what is important? Now this editorial itself says there is one Justice K.S. Radhakrishnan committee has been constituted by the center, and it has given out a lot of recommendations. Second, there is also one Motor Vehicle Amendment Bill 2017. No, from civil service point of view, questions will come only in this two areas. So let us see what all. Now, this Radhakrishnan committee has pointed out what are the issues is. One is this drunken drive. And again, few months before, if you have observed, Supreme Court has stopped or has put a guideline that beyond any liquor shop or a bar within 500 meters from highway should be banned, means removed. And that was in practice even in cities, because many highways extend into cities also. However, recently they have relaxed that in cities it is not applicable. Now this is also based on this particular 500 meters, because drunken drive or liquor shop near highways is also causing accident. That is also one of the observation of Radhakrishnan committee. Then footpath safety they have discussed about, wearing helmets, road quality, then also the ambulance access, immediately access to ambulance. So these are the issues highlighted by our Radhakrishnan committee. But still the Hindu editorial feels the road condition, even though the road accidents have come down by 1.9% when compared to 2016, still it is very alarming. That is the decision, that is the view of this editorial. Now, from prelims point of view, what you have to know? See, for road related this accidents, one Sundar committee was appointed in 2005. That you have to know, one Sundar committee. Again, K.S. Radhakrishnan committee, which has been recently appointed by the Supreme Court. This is the second thing you have to know. Third thing is Motor Vehicle Amendment Bill 2017. Now this 2017 bill has been passed by Lok Sabha but pending in Rajya Sabha. Now what are the things you have to know in that? There they have given that, see, The Good Samaritan. See, people don't go and save people who are met with accident for the fear that later we will be involved in police case. So here this Good Samaritan clause is that you will not be questioned if you are going to help the accident victims. Second, whenever you are taken to hospital, the accident victim you are taken, hospitals are scared. They always say go to government hospital. Now, no, that golden hour is very important. That golden hour is first hour of the accident, where chances of reviving the patient is very high if you are treating them properly. So golden hour time, all hospitals should treat them free. So that is second good thing about this bill. And the third thing is the fines have been made very high, whether without helmet, drunken drive. So the penalty clauses are increasing. And most important, normally children, see, some children start driving vehicles and they are the cause for many accidents, juveniles. Parents always say that it is not our big, because against the law is very not that strict against children. So now parents will be brought under that. Parents will be punished if children drive the vehicle. And so that is also one good thing about this motor vehicle amendment bill. And talking over for mobile, which normally people do, and now and driving also, that also has been brought under law. Punishment, strict penalty will be there. And Aadhaar is mandatory for getting driving license. So these are the things which are very important from prelims point of view. Mains point of view, I feel, what are the measures taken, what will improve? So what will improve? The same thing, this motor vehicle amendment bill you can suggest, and also add our Radhakrishnan panel's recommendation, like quality of road, 500 meters should be strict, that liquor shop near 500 meters of highways, that should be strictly enforced. All these things, points you can add. Thank you, friends.